What's going on, everyone? We're back with another World of Warcraft Let's Play, and this time we're rolling a new character. We're gonna go with the Worgen Warrior, doubling down on that W. No, but in all reality, in the last series we played an Undead Hunter. If you haven't seen that, check it out, I'll link it above. We had a ton of fun questing through Tirisfal Glades and then down into Silverpine Forest. And because we went to Silverpine, I saw Gilneas and I said, I want to learn that story a little bit better, so hence the Worgen. Now, I went through and gave him a customization. I made him a little bit scary. I gave him some different eyes because we're a warrior. We want to look tough. We don't want people messing with us when we're out there ready to battle. And then our human version is just the opposite, very nice. So it's unsuspecting when we jump into Worgen form and take someone down. Now, for our name, we're going to go with the name Padfoot, little Harry Potter reference, but I think it's fun. And of course, we're going to start in the city of Gilneas. All right, everyone, let's jump in and see how things look. I love this loading screen. I really haven't played Worgens much, but I love the loading screen. Let's do it.
Led by their indomitable king, Gen Greymane, the proud citizens of Gilneas once stood with the Alliance against the vile, orcish horde that sought to conquer all of Lordaeron. Gilneas survived, but in the chaotic years following the Second War, the mighty kingdom drew ever inward. Distrustful of their former allies, the Gilneans erected a mighty wall at the borders of their land, closing off their nation and their hearts from an ever-darkening world. Now, many years later, as the seemingly unstoppable undead scourge marches across Lordaeron, human civilization once again teeters on the brink of destruction. As war and terror close in all around them, the citizens of Gilneas are faced with one terrible truth. Their mighty wall cannot hold back the dead for much longer. And worse, rumors of a new threat have arisen within the kingdom's borders, of feral nightmare creatures that walk upright as men, but hunt and howl as wolves.
All right, I'm immediately intrigued. So here we are in Gilneas. We're in the city. Just north of us is Silverpine Forest, which of course above we see Undercity, which was formerly the Kingdom of Lordaeron, the human Kingdom of Lordaeron. And so it sounds like the people of Gilneas were a part of the Alliance early on, and then basically they built a big wall and said, we're gonna handle ourselves and stay, away from everyone else. But now that the Scourge are getting so strong, sorry, I'm gonna turn down my music a little, it's coming in just a touch hot. Now that the Scourge are getting so strong, we need to fight back and rejoin the Alliance. So, a couple things I'm going to do when I jump in here. Do I have any warrior skills that I can use? I don't think so. So I'm just going to open up a couple things that I like to do, like auto loot, I believe, and we're also going to grab a couple of action bars just to be ready. We'll just do the two for now. Okay, ready? We're gonna jump in. So for anyone who's new to my Let's Plays, I like to read through the texts, I like to immerse within the story, really take in the experience. And again, I'm gonna turn on this music. It's coming in super hot right now, so I just wanna drop that a bit. Okay, here we go. Prince Liam Greymane.
For my people.
What are you still doing here, citizen? Haven't you heard? The city's under complete lockdown. Go see Lieutenant Walden. He'll give you further directions for evacuation. So we arrive in Gilneas and everyone's evacuating. This is kind of interesting. The only skill we have so far is Slam. Slam an opponent, causing 7 physical damage. Okay, this isn't good. There's deep claw marks run through the man's corpse. Concerning? The lieutenant appears to have died from severe wounds. The prince might want to hear this news. You hear the sound of fighting coming from the market. Okay. Definitely, oh geez, rampaging Worgen.
What?
So the people in Gilneas are not yet Worgens. They're not yet like werewolves, which apparently I must not be either.
For Gilneas.
It's you again. Looks like you're not one to hide in the face of danger. Very well then.
For my people.
Ding level 2 already. We need you, Padfoot. There are Worgen everywhere.
For Gilneas.
Worgen. My father had warned me that Archmage Rugel's creations had run amok. Rugel was the former boss inside of Shadowfang Keep. But where are they coming from? I suppose it doesn't matter. Help us make quick work of them. We'll show them what we Gilneans are made of. We're gonna get a cloak for that. And we also have evacuate the Merchant Square. The civilians aren't safe here anymore, not even inside their homes. We're doing our best to stop the Worgen from getting indoors, but their numbers are too great. Help us by evacuating the civilian homes. My father's army in the prison district will be able to better protect them. Okay, so we need to kill the Worgen and evacuate the homes. We've also been given Charge as a skill, which allows us to sprint towards an enemy and begin attacking. Alright, combat feeling very smooth. I can't believe we hit level 2, we did one quest.
I need to get closer.
It's kind of wild. Okay, couple of Worgen.
I'm out of range.
I feel like they changed
Too far away.
The human voice. Is that just the Worgen voice? It's kind of cool. I guess I'm not a human. So that would explain the voice being different. Like if I tell a joke...
Come closer, I don't bite. Often. Usually. Sometimes. Actually, you might want to keep your distance.
So they're Worgen-related jokes and everything. That's fantastic. Let's see the /flirt.
Panting at you? No. No, it's just hot in here.
Everything's like werewolf-related. That's awesome. Alright, cool. I didn't realize that with the Worgen. Again, the last time I played, I think I played this early playthrough one time. And it was probably when Cataclysm came out. So the Worgen killing is fine, but I need to evacuate some market homes. So maybe we go look to see where and how I do such a thing.
I need to get
Here
closer.
Open the door. Get out! Thank you. Alright, easy enough. There's another door. I'm kind of into the music, too. It's a good vibe. Alright, one more evacuated. There's another quest up here that we need to grab.
What's your story?
Oh, let me kill this fella first. Listen, Padfoot, we can't let our supplies get destroyed. With Gilneas walked off from the outside world, we won't last through the winter if we lose much more of our stock. Please help me salvage what you can.
Watch your back.
And salvage some carts. I can easily do that for you. Got some salvage supplies here. So, I suppose if we're still only human, we should be afraid that these Worgen might bite us. I imagine all it takes is a bite to turn into one. And I have to assume that's what's going to happen. I suppose the spoiler alert's already out when I selected Worgen as a class.
I can't reach that. I need to get closer.
Alright, we just need to kill a couple more of these fellas.
It's too far away.
So that should be our last home. We've killed enough. We just need to hit the supplies now, which are sort of scattered about. Here's one. I didn't know they could run after me. They were yellow. Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I think he must have spawned when I opened one of the houses or something. Alright, let's grab the last one here. Interesting and kind of creepy photos around the market square, but I suppose this is like a farmer's market. Like you can buy portraits and you can buy potions and you can buy saddles. That is kind of cool. This used to be a thriving market.
Speak quickly. For my people. For Gilneas.
It's no use, Padfoot. They're not letting up.
For my people.
Oh man, a lot happening here. Okay, hold on. So we got ourselves boots. We got ourselves a cloak. We hit level 3. We also got shield slam. It's gonna slam the target with your shield, causing 20 physical damage. Alright, love that. And we have another quest turn in here.
Get gabbing or get going.
Excellent. I'll make sure these get taken to a safe place. We got a
That's
bag.
enough gabbing for
Love
me.
a bag. We've already hit level 4. This is outrageous. And I got hamstring, so I can name the enemy for 4 physical damage, reducing movement speed by 50% for 15 seconds. We are, I gotta tell you, it's crazy how fast you level in retail WoW.
For Gilneas.
It's time for you to leave, Badfoot. Go to the military district with the other civilians. Check in with Gwen Armstead when you cross the bridge to the southeast. See if everything's okay. I'll stay here with the guards and cover the civilians' retreat. Go now. That is an order. Okay, where are we headed? All the way down here? Great. So we're gonna trudge through the town. I'm into this town. I think it's a cool, super cool vibe. I wish I could pop into one of these buildings. And I always kind of like that Karazhan-esque organ playing. Kind of haunting, but kind of cool. It feels right for this setting. So the Worgen have for sure taken over. Okay. Gilneas City. Okay.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of mine.
We're all fine here. A little shaken, but alive.
Long live Greymane.
Most of us made it here alive, but there are Worgen on this side of the wall as well. We're going to continue heading south once everyone's accounted for. That reminds me, someone was asking about you. A fellow by the name of Cleese said you were one of his students and wanted to make sure you were all right.
Farewell.
All right, let's find our boy Cleese. There seem to be some trainers here,
What can I do for you?
just hanging about. Finnegan Cobbler, great name. Old Finnegan Cobbler, eh? Here. There's the warrior trainer, Sergeant Cleese. Badfoot, where have you been? Anyway, it's great to see you in one piece.
Good day.
I've taught you all that is practical for now. It is time we join with the other survivors. The others mentioned that King Greymane and his royal guard are just south of here. We should go there and seek safety in numbers.
Past must not.
I'm happy to
be
find the
repeated.
king. Alright, we're sort of just making our way through town.
Our curse is also our greatest
King
gift.
Gen Greymane. What a cool looking guy. He looks awesome.
You have my attention.
You've done well in coming here. If we Gilneans stick together, we might yet defeat this terrible enemy.
Trust your instincts.
Level 5, Victory Rush, which strikes the target, causing 11 damage and healing you for 10% of your max health. So we actually get, and you have to use it within a certain amount of time after killing an enemy that yields experience or honor. So it's kind of a heal too, which can keep us just pushing, which is great. Because our warriors never really had a heal early on. Lord Darius Crowley has been called many things. Rebel, traitor, terrorist. Before the Civil War, I called him friend. I never blamed him for leading an insurrection against me. His land and people were separated from Gilneas by a stone wall, but we had no choice. Regardless, Crowley's exactly the type of person we need now. Enter Stonewood Prison and ask Captain Broderick about Crowley's whereabouts. I'd send my own men, but they're still bad blood.
The alliance must endure.
And Lord Godfrey. What by me if King Greymane wants you to risk your life to rescue a known traitor? Do me a favor and do something useful while you're out there and kill these cursed flea bags. Alright, so we gotta kill more Worgen, and we gotta speak to Captain Broderick inside the prison. So let's just run up and pillage with our new skills. Shield Bash, Slam, we'll get Victory Rush here. I'm into the combo. Cool. How do I get into, is this the prison? Am I in it? I suppose I gotta head up here. Yep. Captain Broderick.
Glory to Gilneas.
Greymane wants to save Crowley. Has he gone mad?
Keep your enemies in your sights.
50 quests completed already? I don't understand why the king wants to waste time saving his hide, but if you want to risk your life, then be my guest. Crowley and his men are holed up upstairs, probably plotting against the king as we
We
speak.
must face our fears.
Okay. What does the king have in mind? Alright, kill a couple more of these fellas. So we're on top of the buildings now. I'm telling you, I love this. There's something really cool about the immersion in this zone. The roof's up here, there's pathway, there's other people fighting.
I don't have a target.
Lord Darius Crowley.
We will prevail.
Greymane's right. These beasts do not give a damn about our politics. Gilneas needs to stand together.
We do what we must.
One of those mangy flea bags got Dempsey real good. We cannot move him until we stabilize his bleeding. Give us a hand holding back these mongrels. A couple of minutes is all we need, brother. Alright. So we're just they're trying to heal him and we gotta fight these guys? Okay, there's a ton of them. This seems like trouble. Somehow I'm taking no damage though, so I won't complain about that.
I need a target.
Oh, more coming. We gotta hold it for 2 minutes?
Target something first.
Okay, fine enough. They're flying out of midair.
I need to get closer.
It seems. Which is
I don't have a
interesting.
target.
Alright, there's more up there, so I'll wait for them to leap. Look at this building. That's super cool with the moon in the back. Beautiful. Sean Dempsey. Alright, we had 2 minutes yet?
I'm
We're
out of
coming.
range.
Alright, I mean, this is a interesting, unique quest. It's kind of odd. There's so many mobs and they're taking no damage. Tobias Mistmantle. I love the names they give these guys.
Will prevail.
We gotta be finished with this soon. Alright. Make the last jump. I can only assume this will be one of our last groups to kill. That should have been about 2 by now. Pretty easy damage
I need to target something first.
More coming. Okay.
I need to get closer.
I need to get closer. I should probably turn those off. Or we're going to be hearing that a lot. How do I? Options. I might have to do that in the next one, so let me know if you guys know error speech. That's it. Okay.
We do what we must.
We did it, Padfoot. Thanks to you, a good man has survived.
We will prevail.
Listen, Padfoot. For the first time since the Civil War, I agree with Greymane. Now is the time to put aside our quarrel. It sure doesn't seem like these beasts care much whether you're a rebel or a royal. Send word back to Greymane. My men will join his. There's a safe house not far from here, in Josiah's cellar. My lad stashed some heavy artillery there. Tell our king that my arsenals are now at his disposal. Awesome. So the rebels in town are gonna work with the king. Very cool. All right, let's head down. We gotta kill 2 more Bloodfang Worgen, and then we can talk to the king. Who we can see down here somewhere, maybe? No, I'm loving this. This is fun. I feel like I don't see a lot of Worgens around at endgame. Is that just me, or are there not a lot of people who play Worgen? Alright, one more. Victory Rush is a cool skill. I don't think I realized what it did. Alright, we'll turn these both in. Oh, we've got one coming after us. That shouldn't be a problem.
Any friend of Greymane is a friend of
If I hadn't seen you kill a few of those mangy things with my own eyes, I'd think you did not complete the task I asked you. Looks like we're hardly putting a dent in their numbers. Alright, we got ourselves a pretty cool chest piece and some gauntlets or something. Love it. Alright, let's talk to the king.
What news do you bring?
Rebel arsenals in my own city. What in the bloody hell was Crowley up to?
We will have justice.
The arsenal Crowley... wow, sorry, I stumbled there. The arsenal Crowley speaks of is in the cellar of a building just west of here. It is unnerving that artillery was smuggled inside the city by enemies, yet it might end up saving Gilnean lives today. Find Josiah Avery and requisition the rebel artillery. We will put the weapons to good use.
Never let your
All right,
guard down.
that sounds like the perfect time to call episode 1 on the Worgen Warrior playthrough. When we return, we're gonna go see what's going on in the artillery closet or basement or whatever that the rebels have stashed away, and hopefully we can take on this Worgen fleet, but I don't have a good feeling about it. If you want to support these videos, go ahead to my Patreon link in the bio, or sorry, in the description down below. Support if you wish. Otherwise, go ahead and like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll be back for more. Thanks, guys.